the way, may I interject, Prosecutor? This letter was not made public by Congress, as far as I know, was not made public by PDEA, but was made public by the Department of Justice, based on the newspaper reports.
Opo, Your Honor. So, ganun naman po, the mere fact na sumulat itong empleyado sa NBI ay isa na pong violasyon sa secrecy ng pag-deposit. Ngayon po ay umpisahan ko po muna ang pahayag samarin po muna para para po
alam ko sino yung sumulat, yung Juan de la Cruz. Anonymous, beto anonymous.
Sinasabi mo kanina na alam mo sumulat empleyado sa bangko.
Hindi po, Your Honor, ang akin lang pong suspect ay baka empleyado po ng bangko. So kaya po nire-reserva po ang aking karapatan na magreklamo din laban sa kanila sapagkat pinayulate nila yung aking karapatan sa security. Yun lang po ang aking point.
Yung itimanda mo si Juan de la Cruz?
Hindi po. Kung base po sa investigasyon ay matrace yung identity ng tao, yun po nire-reserva ang aking karapatan na magreklamo.
What about the office that made it public? Because we were not even aware of this. Based on this ABS-CBN news report, this was based on a statement from Justice Secretary Raul Gonzalez, and he was the one who confirmed this earlier. And he was talking of deposits, the amount was mentioned, the bank was mentioned in this newspaper report. So it's not only Juan de la Cruz who revealed this. Juan de la Cruz, whoever he was, he is, did not make this public. It is your office that made this public, Mr. Prosecutor.
Your Honor po, ang akin pong pagkakaalam sa batas ay ang...
We merely confirmed the statement of Sestrilon. We did not want to make this thing public, but Sestrilon told me that she was going to write about it already. So we had to tell the whole world that we were acting on the basis of it. So we wrote a letter to the AMLAC and ordered the NBI director to investigate, and I'm not furnishing a copy of my letter to the Anti-Money Laundering Council as well as the response of the council to my letter.
Okay, can we have the continuation of the statement of Prosecutor Rizado? Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, Your Honor.
Can you speak closer to the microphone? Your voice used to be very solid. I think you should continue doing so.
And by the way, since the stenographers are, again, better transcribe your statement, if you talk in English, will you please talk in English? And so that the others will understand. English na.
Your Honor, pwede po halo.
Magaling ka na mag-English eh.
Kaya na po sa drama, Your Honor. Halo na po. Halo English. Yun po, kaninang tanong po, Your Honor, ganito po yan, ang aking pagkakalam po sa batas ay pinagbabawalan lamang ay yung bangko mismo at yung kanilang empleyado. So kahit po naglabas yung ibang tao ay wala na pong akong karapatan na magkabul sa kanila. So ngayon po, Your Honors, I would like to present a background of my account since March 2002 so that I can establish kung paano na-accumulate yung funds. Unang-unang po, mahilig po kaming mag-invest ng aking may bahay. Noon pong dalaga pa lang siya, 1998-1999, nagsimula na siya mag-invest sa public market, nagpapaikot ng pera sa iba't ibang investments. And then, nung kami nagkasala ng 2000, pinagpatuloy namin to at meron kaming bank account sa Banco de Oro at Timog Avenue Branch, Quezon City. At makikita po dito sa aking papakita mamaya sa mga original na kopya ng ating mga passbook na i-confirm itong summary na aking gagawin. And po, Your Honor, noong panahon ng March 5, 2002, meron na pong pumasok na deposit sa account ko na 180,000. Noong April 2, 2002, wala pa po ako sa DOJ nito sapagkat October po 2005 ako pumasok ng DOJ. April 2, 2002, may deposit na 300,000 sa aming account. April 5, 2002, may deposit na 50,000. April 11, 2002, may deposit na dalawang 175,000. At nung kami po ay lumipat ng bahay sa Cavite, dahil yung aming kamag-anak ay nag-abroad at walang titira sa bahay, lumipat po kami ng tirahan sa Cavite on the year 2003. Ang ginawa po namin ay sinarado namin yung aming bank account sa Timog dahil malayo at doon na kami nag-open ng account sa Banco de Oro, Bacoor, Cavite. At nagsimula ng 2003 or 2004 kami nag-open doon, pero ito po yung mga figures na summary na gusto kong ilahad. On March 29, 2006, merong deposit yung aming account na 60,000. August 2, 2006, may pumasok na 150,000. August 2, 2006 po. Ito pong 150,000 na to ay portion ng minana ko sa aking yumaong nanay na tira sa kanyang retirement na pinagatian namin magkakapatid. Itong January 10, 2007, may pumasok na 180,000. Itong March 22, 2007, may pumasok na 70,000. April 2, 2007, may pumasok na 70,000. April 27, 2007, may pumasok na 190,000. July 2, 2007, may pumasok na 100,000. July 15, 2007, may pumasok na 50,000. July 16, 2007, may pumasok na 20,000. August 6, 2007, may pumasok na 300,000. August 6, 2007, may pumasok na 50,000. November 5, 2007, may pumasok na 250,000. February 22, 2008, may pumasok na 40,000. June 10, 2008, may pumasok na 40,000. August 22, 2008, may pumasok na 30,000. September 17, 2008, may pumasok na 70,000. October 27, 2008, may pumasok na 90,000. November 17, 2008, may pumasok na 75,000. December 2, 2008, may pumasok na 800,000. Ayun po, Your Honor. Noon din pong 2001 pa lang po, dahil mahilig kaming mag-invest